I see. I wasn't interested in talking to her anymore and went to my room. Of course, I locked the door behind me. Hey, why did you lock the door? Because I want my peace and quiet, so I can play more Plus Love H Plus. Please don't bother me. You can watch TV or something like that. That's boring to do alone. Can we watch a movie together or play a game? No interest in movies. And you can't really play these games together. But I can watch, right? Fine. You want to watch me playing Iragi. How do you pronounce that? Iroj? Iraj? I don't know. I unlocked the door and let her in. Somehow I felt that I would regret this. Iroj? What's that? You'll see soon enough. Maybe she'll run away in disgust after she sees some adult content. Let's start. About an hour later, the first adult scene started. Look, Sora, this is why I love these games. They're kissing, right? Want one too? No, wait a sec. They had begun to undress. Ha, she's blushing. Do they? Hot. Sora didn't say a word. She's probably too embarrassed. Now I regret not playing Nukage. But it's hard not to fap to those scenes. Oi-kun. She hugged me from behind and whispered my name into my ear. Not good. Hey, stop that. That's my butthole. It's your fault for showing me this. She hugged me even tighter and kissed my neck. No need to mention that her boobs were resting against my back. Let me go. Please? Are you sure? Your neither regions are saying something else. That's because of the game. Let's see. What? And what happened then? Well, there was no need for an explanation. 1 week later. Since that incident, we hadn't talked much. Mostly because I'd been avoiding her. This is such a stupid situation. I'm acting like a 10-year-old girl who's too shy to look at her crush. Today I'll definitely talk to her. Well, I said that yesterday and the day before. But today's the day. Ah, right. I have to watch a new episode of Kunu Collection first. 4 hours later. Damn, now I've been playing Kula Kula for hours. I'll go now. Determinedly, I unlocked the door and left my room. I needed to go to the bathroom first. Now I'm back in my room and I still haven't talked to her. Ugh! I wrote my troubles on a website. Maybe I got some replies, which will help me. I went to the site and checked the replies. If you ask me, I'd say it was a succubus. You better be careful if you don't want to be sucked dry. I think it's a Zack and Warkshi. Maybe a shrine maiden who will jump out of your toilet. What is this shit? Keep your shit fanfiction to yourself. Want to earn 100,000 yen a day? Then click here. Yeah, that sounds about right. Well, succubus seem the most likely. They don't really exist, though. Whatever, I'll just talk to her about normal topics like today's weather. This time, nothing will hamper me. I stepped into the living room. She's not here. She's not in the kitchen either. Alright guys, we're almost there. We're getting close to where it left off. I hope you guys are still here and watching and enjoying it. We're almost there. I checked her room. Sora, she's not here either. Did she run away because of what had happened? That would be... No, she must be here. Maybe in the bath or in the basement. I checked every corner of the house, but there was no trace of her. Maybe it's for the best. It's not like I wanted to have her around. Right. She'd forced me to let her stay, and now she's gone. So I can finally go back to my daily life. But why do I feel so lonely? I just watched TV. Well, more like I stared at the screen without paying attention. And for tomorrow's weather, I must have passed out. The TV was still buzzing in the background, and the door had opened. It was... Sora? Oh, Oi-kun! You finally left your room. Nice! Where? I was just shopping. Last time we went was last week, after all. I see. I was relieved to see her again. What a cute sight. The smiling Sora holding the filled bags. Wait, you went shopping? With what money? I borrowed your credit card. Here, you can have it back. She gave me my credit card. Where the heck did she get it from? How? Well, after you finished last week, you fell asleep. You left your credit card on the table. And you stole my credit card after I was knocked out? Do you know how that sounds to me? I have to check my bank account. I don't think she wasted all my money, though. If that were the case, she wouldn't have come back after all. Sorry. I don't think a simple sorry is enough. You want my body instead? No way! Actually, that's exactly what I wanted to talk about. You want to talk about my body? Listen, about what happened last week. Want to do it again? Please listen until the end. Okay. What happened was a mistake. I was not really myself. Most importantly, it's not going to happen again. So let's forget it ever happened, okay? We'll still be pals, though. Is that what you want, Oi-kun? But why only pals, not friends? Because friendship needs time. It's still too early for that. If we really become friends, she'd be the first one in ages. That last friend I had was in kindergarten, and even he betrayed me. I'm still wondering, why are you afraid to get closer to me? I don't want to talk about it. If I tell her, then I'll need to recall what happened 3 years ago. And I'd rather not think about that. Okay, I'll accept that. Just remember, if you ever want to talk about it, I'll be there. Thanks. By the way, what did you buy? You got Western food last week, right? So this time I bought Japanese food. I even went and got some goya. Goya? I was about to say you're my angel, but I can't do that. It's your favorite, right? I can't cook it myself, though. No problem. I'll do it. I'm really grateful for that. After we finished dinner, we decided to watch a movie together. What are we gonna watch? How about action? I want to watch an action movie. How about Furious Fast 7 or Poruwaka? I'll miss you in your great films. I don't like racing movies, but I think it'll be fun to watch with you. Alright, well, let's watch it. I put the BD in my PS4 and started to watch the movie. Ha! So epic. Furious Fast 7 is a great movie, isn't it? Zzz. She passed out! She fell asleep. How could she? This is blasphemy. Hey, Sora, wake up. I gently touched her shoulder. Come on. Well, then the hard way it is. I took a glass of water and poured it out over her. Ha! Yeah! Well, what happened? Why am I so wet? Finally awake, huh? Did I fall asleep? I'm sorry, Oi-kun. It was so boring I couldn't keep my eyes open. You have no idea about good movies. It was almost midnight as I came back from the bath. I went to the kitchen to get something to drink. Oi-kun, you're back. Pretty. Why are you still awake? It's way too early to go to bed. Let's play a bit. She wanted to play. I definitely wouldn't play Orochi with her again. I only have a single-player video games. Wait, there's a set of Hatafuda cards here somewhere. Hatafuda? I've never played that before. Can you teach me? Hatafuda refers to just the cards. There are different games that you can play with the cards. I see. Then show me an easy one. I searched the cupboards and shelves for the cards, and found them. Okay, I'll explain the rules to you. It's pretty late, isn't it? Time for bed. We played for quite a few hours, and Sora quickly improved, even so far as to beat me in the last round. Want to sleep together? Yeah, no. I'll sleep in my bed, you sleep in yours. Meanie. Alright, good night, Sora. Good night, Raccoon. Have sweet dreams. I went to my room and locked the door. Time to sleep. The first half of the next day was peaceful. I just played games while Sora cleaned. Well, cleaning was the wrong word. It was more like she destroyed everything in her path. I don't know how many vases, jars, plates, and mugs she had already broken. I really have no idea how I'll explain that to my parents if they ever come back. As if that wasn't enough, she apparently had never used a vacuum cleaner before and managed to cause the bag to explode, making the living room much messier than it was before. It got to the point where I'd ordered her to basically sit still and not touch anything while I cleaned it up myself. I know that I said if you want to stay here, you need to do the household chores, but you really need to figure out how to do them properly. I've already apologized like 1,000,000 times. A simple sorry doesn't change the mess you've made. You really should go to a seminar or something. I guess you were a rich girl before all of this, and someone did everything for you. That's not true. I just had a different life. I never lived in a house or had warm meals. So you were homeless? Don't minors without homes live in the children's home? It's complicated. Anyways, I'll learn to be a better housewife for you. It's complicated. Anyways, I'll learn to be a better housewife for you. And she changed the topic again. You're not my wife. But as long as you do better... It's a promise. I'll study up, starting now. I guess I was thinking about getting some fresh air. It's way too dusty in here. But I guess I'll have to go alone now. Screw the books. I'll go with you, Oi-kun. That was fast. Do whatever you want. I went to the front door and put on my shoes. Wait a second, I need to change clothes first. Okay, I'll wait 1 second. If you're not changed, I'll leave without you. Me. She rushed for her room to change her clothes. Of course I waited for her. Since there's not much to do in this town, we just wandered around the park. I know, I'm glad you're talking, Maple. There's like no conversation going. I'm gonna fall asleep. People talk. It's really cloudy. I think the weather forecast also said it was gonna rain today. That would be nice. We can share an umbrella if it's raining.